if you're intending on trading in this period. Clear? Everybody, are we good? Pretty sure YouTube is live. We should be good. Sandra says yes. I'm assuming that you're confirming the Spelman College. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go, Roy. Bentley to King. Awesome stuff. All right, good to see all of you guys on the stream tonight. Let's get the show on the road. So we're going to go through the Forex news for the week, and then... Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go through Forex news, and then we'll go through some of the trade ideas I have. Markets are kind of in this middle period, so for the next 2-3 days, don't expect too much action. We're going to be letting the market reset before we start taking trades again. Great news. Two separate companies decided to gift us 2 free funded challenges. Okay? So I'm going to be trading these live in front of everybody. I'm going to still trade my FTMO account. I'm going to trade the blue. I'm going to find the name. I'm not going to do that again. And I'm going to trade the funded trader account as well. Take the same exact trades on all 3 platforms, and let's see the difference in execution. And let's see if there's any funny business going on with these prop firms. This is going to be very fun. I'll bring you guys along. There's officially 36 days left of the year, which means that this is stream 64 out of 100 on the 100 stream challenge. We're going to keep going for the 36 streams and more. I have no reason to stop at this point. 36 more days until the end of the year. Make sure you guys are taking the highest priority to get a head start on 2024. Most people are going to be New Year's resolution warriors, which means they get this FOMO feeling. Everyone's talking about change in their life. Everyone's talking about making progress, and this is a new year, new me. It will not be a new year, new you unless you have new habits. And habits don't just show up out of nowhere. You got 36 days left to turn your life around, people. Let's get it going. NAS100 Masterclass is the best way to start. Learn a strategy. Practice it for those 30 days in December. Start to live test it January to January 14th. Once that next Fed meeting hits, you are ready to go. You're ready to start making money while everybody else is still New Year's resolution in early January. So evolve, revolve. That's the conversation I had with the ChartAddicts members right before. You have 2 choices this week and for the rest of the month. Evolve, make new decisions, make new choices, make better decisions, or revolve. Go right back to the old choices, the comfortable habits that you have, because the pain of change is just not something you want to go through. The pain of staying the same has to be worse than the pain of changing. Let me just tell you guys this straight up. The pain of change is there's fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if I do all this and it's pointless? I could just stay exactly where I'm at and just keep going. That's the fear of change. But the pain of staying the same. Imagine looking in the mirror 1 year from now and being the same person. Not that you're all not great, probably all wonderful people. I love you. But at some point, we can all get better. And I think we all have an obligation to do that. So starting this week, that's my kind of reminder to everyone, is you have 2 choices: evolve, revolve, make the right one. Okay, let's go through news events and then get this show on the road officially now. Okay, consumer confidence is dropping. But I don't know. I'm a consumer, and I don't know if I can be any more confident. How are you guys feeling about your ability to spend? And give me a 1 to 10 on how you feel about your ability to spend going into the rest of the year, which means take the time of the year where you are spending the most. Maybe it's summer, blowing bands, spending Benjis. Okay, how would you compare your sentiment right now towards spending on a scale of 1 to 10? I want to see this from everybody, because the consumer confidence surveys I don't trust, but this is more than a good enough sample size here with the people on stream to give us an idea of what the consumer sentiment is. And also, if you guys could shout out where you're from, that'd be very helpful. One more reminder, we get 150 likes on the stream, I'll drop a promo code for the NAS100 Masterclass. Just as a reminder to everybody, like the stream, don't just watch it. Wifty says 1, my guy, LOL. Well, Bentley the King says Everblue, Roy, is the name of the free prop firm you were given. Everblue. I'm not messing this up again. Why people keep saying Blue Guardian then, bro? They're messing me up, Bentley the King. And also, I don't want to be disrespectful because Matt Charts, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the fun to challenge. I'm gonna learn the name, but people keep giving me different names, and I'm borderline dyslexic almost. So I don't know. So let me know the sentiment. Let me know where you guys are from. If you're from the States, I'd like to know that. Just tell me what state you're from. If you're from a different country, tell me what country you're in. Okay. He said, I still buy on Uber Eats. That's when you know the money's still rolling. You see that random what is it called? You see the service fee, and then there's the we got your ass fee, and then there's the third fee, and then there's the wait, we forgot to add another fee, so we're putting the other fee on Uber. So if you're out here eating on Uber Eats, things are pretty good. These are pretty good. Okay, we got 10 out of 10 in Italy. Hey, bro, you in Italy, brother. Probably house already paid off. You know what I'm saying? You walking everywhere, no car. Boy, you picking up pasta on the way home or something. Okay, now I'm just stereotyping. Okay, we got from New Jersey, got Carlos. Carlos gave me a 3 out of 10. Okay, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Got you. 9 out of 10. Well, Bryce, you in sales. Okay, you're also in your profession, you're in sales, and you're one of the best of the best. So at the same time, yeah, when you're doing sales, yo, and you're one of the best, you ain't never gonna feel the financial pressure. Okay. When you're in trading, it's 3 years of grinding, right? This is if you don't take the master class. 3 years of grinding it out, and then you can get to that point. Right. But it's probably the same in sales too. Probably 3 years, not doing too hot. Cincinnati. Okay. We got Orlando, baby. There we go. Manistee, California. Maryland, shout out to the DMV, baby. Shout out to DMV to you too. Wifty Bangura. Market maker. Nasdaq is at my entry from Friday. Is it wise to enter now, or should I wait for New York session? Imagine somebody with the YouTube name Market Maker is asking for advice about whether to enter a trade. Is that irony? Is that delusion? How do we classify this? So he said Vegas is a 10, 4. So I see a lot of folks in the 3 to 4 range. A lot of you guys just didn't answer, and some of you guys just don't even know, which is cool. Consumer confidence, I think right now is very stable, but there's a seasonality aspect. So seasonality means different parts of the year react differently depending on seasons. Right now, there's going to be the end of the Thanksgiving season, start of the Christmas season holidays, or all of the end of the year holidays, right? Stay politically corrected. So the commercial aspect of it is people shop strategically. So Cyber Monday and Black Friday sales, the way that they check consumer confidence is they check the sales that happened this year, rate them against the sales from last year, do a comparison and see what makes sense, and then just figure out if people spent more or less. When it goes to the end of the year, it's like the December sales. This is kind of like people spend a lot in the summer, then there's a gap, and then people spend a lot for holiday season. That gap in the middle kind of skews the numbers for Q4. And then the holiday season kind of skews the numbers skews the numbers for Q3. And then the holiday season skews the numbers for Q4. So consumer confidence, not that important, at least not at this very second. Preliminary GDP is the biggest thing that I'm watching. This is going to inform our decisions about whether or not sentiment is still, again, soft landing. 5% Q over Q GDP growth is actually very impressive. That's really good. Soft landing means that we can bring down inflation without crashing the economy. So the GDP is our number one measure of whether the economy is contracting or expanding, if it's getting smaller or if it's getting bigger, if it's getting more productive or less productive. And so preliminary GDP is going to inform us about whether we're getting closer to the soft landing where inflation is coming down and the economy is stable, or if all that shit is falling apart. Okay. We have OPEC meetings. OPEC meetings on Thursday. Oof. So in case you guys don't know, we're basically on the brink of World War III in about 4 different places in the world. Right now, most notably, there's the Middle East, and then there's Europe. But also Saudi Arabia and Qatar are involved in a lot of these conflicts, oil being one of the biggest and most important thing right now for everyone to keep their economies running. So this OPEC meeting, which is kind of like this monopoly of oil-producing nations in the world, they all get together, they set the price, and they set the supply and demand for oil. So how much oil are they going to supply into the markets? They're going to be very strategic about it, so not to create too many fluctuations in price. That way the whole world can remain more stable. Now, there's a few countries weaponizing oil, and America is one of them. So I feel like President Brandon out here dumping from the strategic petroleum reserves into the market to bring down the price of gas. So I know you guys all see the average price of gas is now below $3. Oh, let's go, Brandon, right? Going into an election year. Keep in mind, the rest of the world's not happy about this. Saudi Arabia is not happy about this because they're getting priced out. So the OPEC meetings are hopefully going to create a little bit more peace, less tension. Let's bring everything down, because the last thing that we need during the Middle East crisis and then the Russia-Ukraine issue and then China-Taiwan is this oil beef going on between all the oil-producing nations. So you guys think about who are the biggest players in the petrodollar trade. You have Iran, you have Russia, you have Saudi Arabia, you have the US, you have Venezuela, you have Canada. Now, I just named a lot of countries that don't like America. I said Iran, I said Russia, and right now Saudi Arabia is not really doing too hot. So you guys see the risk here? So OPEC is actually going to be the single most important thing on this whole list. And then last but not least, we have PCE, which is the Fed's main inflation measure. And then Fed Chair Powell speaking at the historically black women's college Spelman in Atlanta. Got that one right the second time. Okay, cool. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys got that down. Those are the things to watch. Thursday is the heaviest day. Watch out for OPEC. What is going to be the highest, like the most reactive to OPEC is going to be the dollar. All oil trade in the world is settled in US dollars and priced in US dollars. That's why it's called the petrodollar system. The only thing that gives the dollar value is, number one, the faith and credit of the US government, which means the army, the US military is how we give the dollar value. But also the fact that all oil in the world is transacted in dollars is what gives the dollar value day after day. The fact that I know that somebody else is going to buy my oil in dollars for them to supply energy for their country, which everyone needs, I know that my currency has value. So that's one of the things about being the global superpower is you have the global reserve status for your currency, and you're able to just do those things where you can basically tie the most used resource, oil, to your currency to make sure that you have value forever. So that's going to be highly reactive. Big things at play. If you guys are ready, put something in the chat. I only see a few things in the chat. Don't make me do this. We're going to have to stop the whole stream. Drop a like, drop a comment in the chat, drop something. Let me know you guys are awake and you're alive. Let's get to the charts. I'll show you my trade ideas for the week. Clearly, I'm going to have another killer week. The question is, will you be showing up to the streams and making money with us? Or are you going to be on the sidelines saying, oh, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know. Like, I don't know. It's up to you. You got two options here, people. Okay, cool. In case you guys showed up late, I'm doing this whole challenge thing where we have two funded challenges. I'll be taking the same exact trades on both funded challenges and seeing the results. And then I'll be able to give you an honest reflection of whether these prop firms have good conditions or not good conditions for trading. Okay, you got some tea right here. Actually, I told you guys, I'm going to be honest, turning over a new leaf. There's a little bit of yak in this, but there's some tea in here as well, some Lipton tea. I made a concoction. This happened. All right, this happened. For a premium buy on NAS, John, I'm not doing this with you this week, man. I want to find out who this guy is. John, I'm gonna have to get you on the Zoom call one day and see what you look like. I want to figure out what kind of person you are. I want to get to know you, John. 8 out of 10 in California. We got Vancouver. We got Jersey. 6, 4, 8. Everblue. I'm gonna get that one right. What did I say? I can't even repeat it on the stream. And disrespectful. He gave us the free account. Can't do that. All right, I'm about to break this down in about 2 minutes. So just write down the numbers that I say are going to be my entries. That way you can watch for those levels and set alerts. This is not financial advice. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Do your own analysis. But you can have these levels on your chart. And so pay attention to this because I'm about to do this very simply. There are two main options that I see for NASDAQ this week. Well, there's three, but I'm going to show you the two that I think are the most probable. Break, come all the way back down for a retest, 88.6, and a continuation of this very, very, very bullish trend. So the way that Nasdaq moves, I'm going to give you guys some Nasdaq sauce here. But you got two main modes. The market creates these consolidations, picks up liquidity, and then pushes. Consolidates, picks up liquidity, and then pushes. Consolidates, picks up liquidity, whoa, comes back to retest the previous low, and then continues. Accumulates liquidity, pops off. So we're kind of in this cycle where it just consolidates and pops off, consolidates, pops off, and then every once in a while, it'll consolidate, pop off, consolidate, come back for the retest. Ooh, isn't that nice? We got this little consolidation here, got a consolidation here. I'd like to see the retest back into the 88.6 range. Grab my fib tool, top to bottom. Here's the number. It's coming. Give me a second. Yes, I'm doing this analysis in real time. 15,800. That's option one. 15,800. Okay. Y'all had your chance. Hope you wrote it down. Now we have another option, which is let's go to the higher time frames here and let's take a look at this breakout. Now, oh, whoa, one more thing, weekly. Gotta do the big boy time frame. Look at this. We got from top to bottom, we're at the 88.6. So let's go high to low. Now, here's the thing that's kind of messing me up. This is why I'm kind of in this, okay, let's take our foot off the gas. Let's not go as aggressive trading every single day right now. And let's let the market reset to see if it's going to come back down to short and have a nice retracement, or if it's going to not give us that opportunity at all. Captions, show captions. Okay. So we had this breakdown. The market came back up to the 88.6 and we hit TP1 and we formed that floor. And now the market just broke above, and the weekly candle from last week closed above the 886. So clearly we have bullish intent. We had a closure above the previous highs. Buyers are in control. Now, when buyers are in control, it doesn't mean the market is going to move in a straight line. The market could be due for a pullback back inside the range before we inevitably continue. Okay? And so the reason I wanted to show you all this, so we can go back down to the daily time frame. So here's the previous high. This is where the previous 88.6 rejection was. This is my next area of resistance, and this is the area of support. So if I drag a line all the way through, we have support, resistance, 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 all the way through. Then we have support right here before the market popped off. If the market's going to make a break back inside the range before it goes bullish, this is my most high probability area to look for that potential trade opportunity. So the two levels I need you guys to write down, just for fun, just, it's not financial advice. Please do your own analysis. 15,800 for long positions and 15,500 for long positions on nasty NAS. So one of them is more of a 4-hour range type trade, where we have the low of the range here, the high of the range up here. Kind of draw this through. Okay, so we have a discount, we have premium, we have support, we have resistance. If I just remove this middle line, all we got is break, come back home to the 88.6, ET phone home, right? We come in peace. That one is blast off season is what I'm trying to say. So that's what's going to happen. Those are the two options. We have this retest here, or we break straight through. Roy, it's bearish. We've been buying on the streams for 7 weeks. Now it's bearish. What do we do? Well, not bearish just yet. Wait for the market to come back to this area. 15,500, maybe a bit lower now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe a bit lower, like 475 type area below the 500. And that would be a bit of a deeper retracement, much needed after a nice bullish run like this. You got to have a pullback at some point. So some profit taking happens, and then we're ready to keep the show rolling. I'm still bullish on this until Jerome Powell says another rate hike. Ready for next week signing up for the NAS Masterclass after this live stream. G. Vincent Nickerson, I love to see it. Love to see it. I want to see every single last person from these live streams come to the masterclasses. This is the last one. If you're not there and you miss out, you're going to be coming to these live streams. And while everybody in here who has done the masterclass, we're having these informed conversation and they're asking very nuanced questions about the strategy, you're going to be sitting there like, oh my God, what does that even mean? It looks like magic. He keeps doing it over and 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 over again. And you'd be right. That's true. All right. So those are the two areas I'm watching. Take those trades. I'll be here live streaming all week. Ain't no surprise. We have a range to start off the week. This never happens. We got a clear range here to start off the week. We are going to have a field day selling the highs and buying the lows. I'm gonna just tell you guys this right now. I'm about to have a field day. Now, I did tell everybody the last week of November leading into, well, the last week of any month, kind of the monthly overlap where the candle's closing, as well as the last month of the year, December. Very, very weird times to trade. For that reason, make sure that you guys are keeping realistic expectations about how your strategy may or may not be different based on those conditions. Me personally, I'm in and out. I'm not sitting here holding these trades. I might hold a runner or two, but with this late in the game, I'm looking to take my profits off the table. I'm looking to protect my trades and protect my account. The goal is if you have a funded account, there's zero reason to lose it. There's zero excuse to lose the account in December because you have every chance to trade the minimum amount of days and then not give back any of the profits you made or give back the account. Be very mindful of the conditions and the timing that we're in. I'm going to go through the dollar, gold, U30. Let me know if you have any questions. Mad Golf FX said, not the yak. Yeah, of course it's the yak, bro. It's a Sunday. I've had an incredible weekend. I hope you guys have all had an incredible weekend too. So I'm going to be on the stream, CLS Poppy. See, you got to change your name because you just made me read that out loud. Now I feel, pause. You made me read that out loud. Change your name. I have another man called CLS. We need bad news for a solid pullback. I would never wish for bad news, my friend, ever. All right. We're going to take whatever the market gives us. I'll do some updates on the geopolitical stuff. It gets pretty heavy. It's getting pretty heavy, but thankfully, calmer heads have prevailed, and there is a momentary ceasefire between Israel and Palestine, which I really want to talk about. I feel it is important to stay informed because the media just pumps stuff out when it's convenient for them, and as soon as stuff gets real, as soon as it gets real and they have to, put their feet to the fire, they just stop reporting on certain things. So I'm gonna give you guys the updates and give you the real. Things are looking a little bit better. Kids are not being bombed. That's a good thing, regardless of what side of the equation you're on. Also, from a market's perspective, now that we've talked about the humanitarian aspect, from a market's perspective, markets react very well to ceasefires. Oh, we're not going into World War III. Oh, the risk of escalation beyond the geopolitical borders of this area are getting lower and lower. The risk of World War III is getting lower and lower. Awesome. Buy up US stocks. Buy NVIDIA. That's the thought process. That's literally what's going on. If you just look at the correlation between risk on sentiment and obviously stock prices and stock performance, and then you look at ceasefires, it's good for business. I'm going to sell for gold right now, and I'm in negative. Should I keep holding? All right. Well, Brand, I'm going to do you a solid here. Okay. I'm going to do you a solid because you're in drawdown, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how nice I am. I'm going to do this for your boy. What happened with this trade? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Put some respect on it, people. Okay, well, if it hit my entry, it's hitting my target, buddy. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. If it hit my entry like this, we had the initial liquidity grab below the zone 88.6 and then a beautiful retest at the 786. This thing is very likely to hit these highs and then break to the extension level. Now tell me, Brand, what are the parameters of your trade so I can see whether or not you're in a trade that's worth holding? Because you might not be. And I might have to break the bad news to you, buddy. But you're going to have to be a man or woman and close that trade and accept the losses if it's not the right opportunity. So let us know. Let's do a quick live review here for Brand, everybody. Isn't this awesome? Aren't you guys having fun? It's a Sunday. We're getting to it. We're just getting to this work. 150 likes on tonight's stream, and I'm dropping a promo code for the NAS100 masterclass. If you guys have been trying to learn these strategies and just trying to figure out a direction for yourself, you guys have been losing, you're trying to find something that just works. You've been tired of wasting money on courses and not making money from that information. You just want something that literally rinse and repeat you can do, whether you're busy, whether you're free. This is the class for you. Stop sleeping on the opportunities, people. Opportunity is mollywopping you in the face. You're out here like, I can't catch a break in life. I can't catch a break in life. Opportunity, mollywop. Oh no. Not good enough. Not good enough. Landed in my lap. Psh, what am I? Just taking a handout from the universe? Gave me an opportunity that just landed on my lap. What am I going to say? Yes? That's craziness. People, come on. I'm in between 2002 and 2001, which, by the way, very rough time for the world. Also, very rough time for fashion. Also, music wasn't that hot. Music was not that hot. Just gonna let you guys know. It was a tough era. Some of you guys remember it. Some of you guys too young to remember it. Some of you guys too young to remember that. Yeah. Yeah. The 2000s babies. All right. I was like 6 or something. So I probably hadn't even moved to America yet. I probably moved to America. I don't know. We'll talk about that. You're in a 2001, 2002. You're down 7%. How are you down 7%? On one trade? But there's not much I can do for you. This guy walked into the ER and said, I'm dead. Help. But yo, shit, Josh, let's keep him muted. All right. Fuck, man, you got me fucking. All right. What broker do you all use? Buddy, how are you just going on a random stream asking what broker you all use? Who's y'all? Are you just asking random people on the internet what broker they use? I mean, get your ass on Google. Go to one of these review websites. Read enough reviews to get an informed decision. Stop asking strangers on the internet for financial advice. That's craziness. That's madness. That's nuts. Now, I had a Series 7 licensed tech. I was a licensed professional. I'm no longer a licensed professional because after 3 years, you lose the license. But just letting you guys know what it is. Josh, that was hilarious. I know it was funny. That 15,500 is looking good. I held my trade from last Friday. So are you down 7% on just this one trade alone, my friend? Because I'm going to tell you right now, just off of that, I would close the majority of the trade just to get out of the amount of risk that you're putting yourself in. Yo, my brother just pulled up with some more yak. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. If you guys are in the Miami or Florida area, you guys are doing any important events, like specifically if it's a wedding or like something just it's life or death, hit up highendpro.com. Yo, it's highendpro.com. I think it's highendpro.com. They do weddings, they do all types of just type of events like that. They're the ones who helped us do the FX summit. Awesome stuff. But he did just pull up with the yak. That happened. Are you comedy, man? I don't know. Okay, so Bran, you're in from 2000 for a short or for what, bro? Can you give me a little bit more context here about the position that you're currently in so I can provide you some reasonable feedback as to whether or not this trade is going to screw your life or if you're potentially in a trade that might reverse. So gold is not dropping tonight. Buddy, it's looking rough. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's looking rough. Oh, but we're getting pretty close. Okay, so here's what I would do. Where's your stop loss, my friend? So what prop firm are we testing out this week so I can get my account? Well, I wouldn't get an account at the same prop firm until I test it. What kind of sense does that make? But I'm testing. God, I already forgot the name. I'm gonna say the wrong fucking name. Yo, somebody help me out. Matt Charts, Everblue, Blue Guardian, Everblue. It's gonna be that and the funded trader. I've already used the funded trader. Okay, I hated the platform. 8cap is a scam. I'm just digging myself a hole at this point. But yeah, listen, y'all. I've used it before. You guys saw me do it. I was trading it live and it froze on me like 17 times. A ton of manipulation on that platform. Not a fan at all. But if someone's going to give me a free challenge and they have the balls to let me trade it live in front of the world, knowing that I'm going to win, I'm going to have to give them the benefit of the doubt because they got a lot to lose. Everblue. Everblue, Chris, Crystal, Chris and Crystal. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Here's what's going on with gold. Gold is reaching the top of the previous highs. So here's the two options. I wouldn't close this just yet. Your TP is 1996, which is coincidentally the year I was born. 1996. Have you traded E8? Oh, hold on, give me a second. Don't distract me. There's over 100 people in the stream. Why there's only 50 likes? Yeah, why is there only 50 likes, 100 people on the stream? I'm giving out the promo code for the NAS100 class at 150 likes. How did you not stop out? What's his stop loss? Did he already say it? You gave me your TP. You didn't give me your stop loss. Brand, you're not answering none of these questions, bro. I don't give a shit. Here's what's happening with gold, bro. Fuck your position. All right. I'm literally just asking you for basic questions. You're wasting everyone's time. That's just craziness to me. If you guys are in a trade and you're winning or losing, and I'm literally willing to get you out of the trade, just speak up, say it with your chest, type out a coherent statement, but don't sit here and waste everyone's time. All right. That was just a goofy situation. We're getting back up to the previous highs from top to bottom, close to the 886. We had a 7-8 rejection here, but it was weak, meaning the markets don't care about these levels. They're not really respecting these levels. You got one more shot here at the 886, where you'll see a potential pullback to 1999. So it'll hit the top of the range, come back for a pullback. If it's going to continue, it'll do this. If not, it'll come all the way back down to the entry. Here's the only options. So if I was in a trade at 2002 here at the 78.6, then I would have my stop loss above this wick right here. And then I would wait for the 88.6 rejection. Once I'm back below break even, I would cover my trade. Cover the trade. And if it wants to continue down to this TP, perfect. Take partials here. Take profit at the 96. But other than that, that hoe is heading to 2013, which was also not a great year for music. What happened with Rocket 21? Your guess is as good as mine. Brand said I said I don't have one. Bro, get it. Bro, how are you? Bro, put a 1 in the chat if I should be honest right now. Put a 2 in the chat if I should just move on and get on to the next pair. 1 in the chat. I'm gonna let you guys decide. You guys are gonna be my yeah, what is it called when you get mad and you have to go to the classes? What are those classes called? Anger management classes. You guys are gonna be like my anger management support group. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if I should tell Brand exactly what I think right now. Put a 2 in the chat if I should let it go. He said that yak kicking in, not yet, but this second one is about to. All right, I'm actually busting open a seltzer here. This one's about to kick my ass, my friend. I'm gonna just let you know this right now. I stand 0 chance. It's been a long day. Everyone's saying 1. You guys just want to see violence today? You guys are crazy. Brand, because everybody is betting against you, I don't like everybody bullying somebody, so I'm not going to go too heavy on you, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. You are trading with no stop loss. You don't know when to get in and out of the trade, which means you have no trading plan. You're risking the entirety of your account, and you're already down 7%. You have a target that just, to me, seems just random as hell, okay? And you're getting a lot of warning signs that the market is going to continue to the upside. Now, out of all these things, the only 2 that I actually have an issue with is the no stop loss and the over leveraging the account, because 7% drawdown is unsustainable, right? You're about to get to 10% here soon. You're 10 trades away from blowing the account. You do not want to do that. Close the majority of the trade so that you're at a risk level that's comfortable for you, so you can make good decisions. Close enough of the trade. I don't care how much you're going to take a loss. I don't care what happens. Close it. With the remainder, hold it until it comes back to your entry. This is not financial advice. Do your own analysis. But personally, what I would do is I would hold it until it comes back below my entry. And then I would accept the risk. Put a stop loss, close the majority of the trade. Make sure that you're making decisions from a risk management perspective, not from a trading perspective. Y'all thought I was about to cook his life, and I didn't, because I didn't want to see a bunch of you guys telling me to bully somebody. All right? I'm going to bully him. 50 people on 1? No. This might be a dumb question for your high level of intelligence. First off, don't do that. All right? Make it seem like I'm out here trying to be like Sermon on the Mount. Guys, I've burned my hand on every stove possible. I done turned on all the stoves of trading and burned my hand on all of them. And I'm just telling you, don't touch it. I'm not sitting here trying to pretend like I'm Moses on the Mount. Y'all got me? This might be a dumb question for your high level of intelligence. First off, I'm going to take the compliment, actually. Let me just rewind what I just said. Yeah, high level of intelligence. Talk to me right, everybody. But I still decide to ask, when do you enter a trade? Is this a swing trade entered last? When did you enter the trade? Is this a swing trade entered last week? I don't trade gold. I put this up just as every single Sunday I do analysis for you guys and I tell you exactly what's going to happen, like the retest here or potentially one more retest here. And I just keep the levels on and I come back and check and everything hits. And I'm just like, oh, damn, maybe I should trade gold. And then my rational mind comes in and says, remember how much money you've lost trading gold, Roy? Let it go. Stick to NAS. And that's literally how this happens. But these markups, they don't leave my chart. Like I have the TP at 2013. I'm not going to touch this. We're going to check back on Wednesday and it's going to have hit. And I'm going to be like, oh, I told you so. You're going to be like, when? When, Roy? You never told me that. I don't remember that. Why? Because you're not taking notes. That's why. Because you remember 7% of what you hear, only 7% of what you hear, but over 70% of what you write down. So note takers, money makers, choose which side you want to be on. Let's go through the dollar. Dollar's on a nice retracement right now. Could this be the recovery of the dollar? I don't know. Personally, I'm thinking we have a lot more room to go. It seems like stocks are being bid up. It seems like crypto is being bid up. And from my honest opinion, I think they have no reason to stop climbing. So I think that the dollar is less attractive now because there's still a high rate of inflation. These risk assets are becoming more attractive. And again, everybody, risk assets, meaning these investments that are very high return, but they also include high risk, like technology stocks or crypto. You can get a way bigger return on them, but you're going to have to accept more fluctuations in your investment. So risk assets typically respond better to when the world is more stable. All right, okay, Russia, Ukraine, no World War III, got it. Israel, Palestine, ceasefire, no World War III, got it. Election season still kind of far away, no big surprises. Cool. Let's buy up stocks. That's the mindset. You guys got it? So because of that, people are dumping dollars, not as attractive. They're getting into high risk assets, and we can just follow the money, hashtag follow the money, hashtag FTM. We see that Bitcoin is climbing. At the same time, the dollar is dropping, and we know exactly where the dollar is going. We know that Bitcoin is popping off. We know that stocks have been popping off, and it's possible for us to infer that risk assets are taking in all the money that's being dumped from the dollar. Okay? Hashtag follow the money. What else we got here? US30, same exact deal as NAS. We're back at all-time highs, or pretty close to all-time highs, about to clear these COVID highs, but not yet. So let's go here to the daily time frame, clear off the chart, grab a fib, top to bottom, 88.6. Oof. Oof. Retracement's coming soon, people. Retracement coming soon. Okay? If we have one candle, like if these things go flat and then just bust out the range, what a crazy world we live in, people. However, I do believe the markets are going to play around here and then come in for a retest before they continue. And so I think we're going to get kind of caught in these choppy markets and a bit of a retest before we continue. But the trend is our friend until it ends. So for now, I'm going to keep looking for smaller time frame areas of structure. The best thing that can happen is that we wake up and there's already a nice retest for us at these previous highs where the market just gives us a nice little retest. And then we can just start buying up from around this range. Not right at the range, but around it, maybe a bit lower, a bit higher. US30, we're going to play that one day by day. But same thing as Nasdaq, bullish, but we could be due for a retracement. Okay. How do you not have a stop loss? Jamal, man, hey, man, look, bro, hey, look, I have the same question. Even if it's gone, go down, needs to take out the sellers. John, stop it. Analysis upgraded text. So, okay, see, I gotta fucking mute. It's no more mercy for fake. I'm not gonna lie, I took a buy 70 lots on gold. I'm up 17K. Bro, do you want a birthday cake? Like, what is anybody supposed to do with this information? You have to go, oh, I closed this thing. Oh, I made a trade. So Joe Fargo, feel free to ask questions whenever you have a chance, man. Great question, by the way. It is what it is. How big is your account popping 70 lots? It doesn't matter, Joe. What is that going to do for your account? Because the pocket watching and like this is not a tabloid magazine show. Y'all asking questions, it better be to make money. These are money conversations. You got fucking 200 dudes on a call here. If y'all not having money conversations in the chat, it's gay. Just hanging out with 200 dudes not talking about money, it's gay. All right? Nothing, not there's anything wrong with that, but you have to choose what kind of activities that you are partaking in. Make sure you guys are asking questions that will benefit you directly. Everybody on here. If you're going to be asking questions, like ask all the questions you can. This is supposed to be a collaborative environment because if one person has a question, I guarantee everybody else is thinking it, or at least half the class is too. That's how I used to be, Brian. I'm not about to be sitting here asking the question. I'm in the back of class. I just rolled a doobie, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is happening. But then somebody in the front will ask a very, very valid question. And that, it clicks in my head. Damn, I was wondering the same thing. But I wasn't about to ask. And so you guys take it upon yourselves to have that leadership and ask those good questions because other people may be thinking it as well. Okay? Gold is dropping. I'm going to hold it as a sacrifice. Brand, I gave you the playbook, idiot. Take the playbook, take notes, and shut up. Okay? You wasted everyone's time. You're trading without a stop loss. Now you're talking about you're going to hold it as a sacrifice or whatever the fuck you're talking about. Buddy, just accept that your account's already blown and leave us alone at this point. This is for serious traders. You guys, there's nothing funny about blowing your account. There's nothing funny about making stupid decisions in trading. People are really like trying to make this work for themselves and their family. If you're out here like, oh, I blew a prop firm challenge, good. You sound like you deserve it. You guys get me? All right. Your attitude is everything in trading. Now, either this YouTube thing is frozen or we've been stuck at 107 viewers for a while here. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys not want a promo code? Like what time is it? Do you guys want a promo code or not? 150 likes. I drop a promo code, not a 25% one either. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling very generous. Okay, let's go through some news events and kind of go through what's happening in the rest of the world. In America, right? We're about to head into an election season. Everything is going to start to revolve around that once it comes to the economy, once it comes to the news. So the big thing that I'm watching is the padding of statistics going into next year. Roy, what is padding of statistics? I'm going to explain it. Obviously, like I do with everything, give me a second. Padding stats is when you artificially look at the data in a very specific way to create a story that fits whatever you want, that fits your narrative. So, for example, Joe Biden dumping oil from the strategic petroleum reserves to bring down the price of oil makes it look like as though inflation is coming down. But inflation is not coming down because prices are still higher than they've ever been. So the reality is you can look at the stats different ways in order to paint a new picture. And they're going to be trying to sell us that Bob Ross painting that they're trying to put together right now for the whole year. And you're going to be above it because you're not a baby pips trader anymore. You've graduated to this side. Welcome to Chart Addicts. So going into next year, the big thing is the media agencies that support Joe Biden, which I don't know if there's any left, are going to say that the economy is in great shape, are going to say that there's no recession, are going to say that we've made a soft landing, are going to say there's no inflation, and padding the story to make it look like everything is good because Joe Biden has a chance of getting elected as an incumbent president if the economy is in great shape. That's typically just the way that the stats work. Very few incumbents lose. So we had George Bush Sr. and Trump, few others lose, but those were very specific cases. This time around, if the economy is in any type of bad shape, Trump is winning the election, 100%. Do you guys think that the forces in America that oppose Trump hate him so much that they would prop up the economy and keep it stable long enough to beat him in an election? Because I think so. I think that the Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, is best buds with Biden. I think that Jerome Powell is not elected, but he's appointed by the president, a.k.a. Joe Biden, a.k.a. he's his stooge. He's a stooge. And so you have the Secretary of the Treasury and you have the Federal Reserve Chairman in your pocket. and you're able to basically get us out of any scenario like a recession or anything else with a flick of a wand, is he going to use it in an election year? I think so. So do we enter a recession in Q2? Probably. Are they going to wave the magic wand and make it all okay? Yes, they will. Will assets absolutely fly going into 2025? Yes. So that's stat padding for all of you out there in the universe that are out there. Okay. I'm going to refresh this feed because I feel like, let's go. I'm going to refresh this real quick. Okay, we're at 74 likes, doing good. Okay, good stuff. Still in that buy from NAS at 15,973, worth holding. And so let's go through it. You say 973? That joint already hit break even, didn't it? Oh, 970. Are you talking about this one? Yeah, nah, bro. No, I'm out. Now there is a chance that it hits this previous high here again, and then comes back up. But I would be out of that trade for sure. All of my trades were in break even. I took partials on everything. This thing is either going to come down here or it's coming down here. That's where I'm looking at for this week. Stop losses are good for one's mental health. Bro, if you're a man, no one gives a shit about your mental health anyways, okay? You know what the world does care about? Your money and the resources and your ability to provide for your family. The stop loss is not for your mental health, even though it obviously it helps. The stop loss is for your account. It's for your financial health. I'm always talking about what makes me feel better. Fuck how you feel, right? It's like, oh, the seatbelt is uncomfortable, so I don't wear it. No one gives a shit about how you feel. It's uncomfortable. Grow up. You're not 7. You're putting it on so that you don't die when you hit something or if you hit something. That's what the stop loss is for. It's like, okay, well, I crashed and the car's totaled and okay, but at least I'm not dead. At least I'm not brain soup on the seat. Promo code would be a blessing. It would. So would 150 likes. Because we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make this thing happen. Stop losses. Okay. Thanks for letting us know the correct terms. I don't even know what I said. Is the masterclass covering any other assets? It'll be just mostly NAS100 for now, but the concepts in the masterclass, you can ask anybody here, are relevant to just about any other instrument that you want to trade. If you don't believe me, go to the free webinar I did yesterday and watch that free webinar that's on YouTube. Watch that live stream, and you'll see that the same exact principles that apply for Nasdaq will apply to other instruments as well. It's about money, not feelings. Well, it's about action, not feelings. Because fuck the money too. You guys heard about you guys heard Elon Musk's video with the BBC? He was like, they're like, well, aren't you afraid that speaking your mind on Twitter? Because this is obviously how everybody from the BBC sounds to me. Isn't it fair that advertisers are leaving your platform because you're speaking your mind? Because you're speaking your mind, Elon, the richest man in the world. I'm going to try to tell you what to do with your life, right? I have never done anything in the world except for write down on pieces of paper, right? So this is the BBC guy's asking him, why don't you just tone it down a bit? Because advertisers are leaving and people aren't happy. And he quotes something from The Princess Bride of all movies. The Princess Bride is a children's cartoon from Halloween. He says, give me money, give me power. I don't care. That's the whole point. This ain't about money. This ain't about power. This ain't about clout. This is about getting everybody out of the rut, getting you people out of the rut of not being a successful day trader. This is not rocket surgery, but a lot of you guys are making it harder than it needs to be. Trust me, I get it. I was there, but I didn't have a resource like me. Somebody come in there and just knock down the door and be like, look, listen, James, get ready because I'm about to put one in the tip jar just for you. Listen, motherfucker, you're not living up to your potential. Here is a strategy that will get you to profitability faster than anything else that you can recreate. Take this and start making money. That's what we're trying to do. And so I don't even know, I have no idea how I got to Elon. But we have 128 people watching this. Oh, you said it's not about feelings. It's not about money. Yeah, no, this is about purpose. You guys, let me do something too. Does anybody here, do you guys see commercials on these streams? Because they put up this notice that they were going to start that they were doing non-skippable ads on the streams. Do you guys see ads on these? Because if you do, what we're going to do is demonetize our channel as long as we can make up for it in some other way. So like we won't monetize at all, zero commercials at all on the channel. And then maybe we'll do like merch or some shit to pay the media guys and to pay the video teams and whatever else. Something. I don't know. What do you think about RFK, John F. Kennedy Jr.? Well, John F. Kennedy Jr., JFK is running for president in 2024. I'd be very shocked. I thought they shot him. Somebody reviewed it and says it works for other instruments, guys, so it's solid. Okay, pretty dope. I saw like 2 every time I hopped on. Yes, we do. Okay. I mean, look, guys, I'm pretty sure we're gonna start to. Okay, you guys are seeing commercials that ain't cool with me for real, for real. I can't turn off the thing because YouTube doesn't want to promote videos that advertisers aren't going to get money from. So they kind of just like throw us away in the shadows and whatnot. But if we get enough likes and we keep doing this every stream where people are liking the stream, then it'll still show it to everybody. So we'll get through that. And then you guys just send a super chat when we make money. Okay, you make $500, send a super chat in. It'll make up the difference. Is that a deal? Says y'all don't have ad block LMFAO. Dude, I have YouTube Premium because I'm not a fucking brokey. It's $12 a month or something. Guys, your time is valuable. Don't watch ads, okay? Okay. It says YouTube is not alert me. YouTube is trying to hide the channel because I curse a lot and I say things that are unacceptable to YouTube standards, and they're trying to suppress the stream. The only reason why we keep growing stream after stream and we keep having a bigger and bigger audience pool is because this stuff is true and is valuable. Now, is it obnoxious? Possibly, depending on what angle you're looking at it from and you know how carefully you're watching what I'm saying, right? Possibly. But is it valuable 100%? He said, I see ads all the time. All right, I'm going to sue YouTube at this time. I'm going to sue YouTube at this point. Now I'm really getting canceled. We're going to turn off all the ads in exchange, because we got to pay the media team somehow. In exchange, if you guys make money with us on the streams, get a seat for the masterclass or send us a super chat, which there's a little money button. Send $5, $10, like you're doing a Cash App or whatever, and just show some love. It's that simple. YouTube is not alerting you, but I'm going to fight YouTube for you, Team Crypto 101. That's unacceptable behavior from a reputable technology company such as YouTube. Okay, so ceasefire, good news. Zelensky still asking for money. Ain't nobody finna give him a dime, right? Going out there, he's got his hat out. Please. What else we got? Yeah, that's super fair. I was gonna do that anyways. Awesome stuff. We have not hit 150 likes, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream for an additional 20 minutes tonight. Just a courtesy to see if we can hit that 150 likes, because I know some of you guys are planning on getting the seats. We'll see if we can continue to provide that level of value and get those folks over that hurdle. So let me know what you guys want to go through. We can cover Forex news. We can cover any hot news topic that's coming out. We can talk about prop firms. We can talk about the challenge between the 2 prop firms that I'm about to do. We can talk about Sway Markets losing their MetaQuotes license. Hold on. About to make me act up. I have to get right for this one. Listen. I'm about to say this with a disclaimer first. I know the owners of Sway. Honestly, great people. I know a lot of the people who affiliate and consult for Sway. Also great people. Not all of them. Some of these guys need a psychiatric institution, psychiatric help. But for most of them, my boys. I'm going to report on everything as honestly as I can. The firm that was out here telling everybody that they were going to get kicked off of MetaQuotes, starting this giant panic to try to get people onto their platform, simultaneously creating this giant fear and this giant exodus away from these platforms that led to their demise, was pretty messed up. Having affiliates take on the liberty, I just spilled a bunch of this yak all over the seat. Having affiliates take on their own, take it on themselves to go out here and snitch publicly about other platforms and create an environment where they get shut down. If they deserve it, they deserve it, right? You got to lay in the bed that you made. That's a lot more liquid than I thought, but this is crazy. Okay. Into the foot. So all of that gray area, if they're actually scamming people and you out here whistleblowing, I love it. Do what you got to do. If you're making the block hot to promote your own platform, a little bit more of a gray area. Telling everybody, creating this Armageddon panic from day one. Watching everybody one by one fall like dominoes. Hitting the I told you so campaign and then getting your license stripped in the same week is not fucking irony. This is gold. You can't make this stuff up. Steven Spielberg couldn't have made this shit up. Actually, maybe he could have, his crazy ass. You guys feel me? Why are you guys? Some of you guys are acting like you're surprised that they're dealing with issues. Vincent, buddy, it's a Sunday, man. Take your hand off the trigger. You don't need to trade right now. Relax and breathe. Okay. Take your hand off the trigger, Vin. I can still see you through the screen, probably. Okay, I can't see you, but I can feel that your hand is still on the trigger. Get your hand off the trigger, Vincent. It's a Sunday. Relax. Vincent said, yeah, JFK got his brains blown out, but his son ain't running for president next year. Y'all got me fucked up. What happened with Sway? I got an email the other day. Well, it turns out if you're not licensed in America, you're taking U.S. clients and you're not fully licensed in the jurisdiction that you're supposed to be in, MetaQuotes wants no part of it. Now, to be honest, I actually don't think that MetaQuotes called Sway and said, hey, you're gone. These brokerages are something called white labels, which means that they are just a front or they're a feeder fund for a main label broker. So the main labels are getting kicked off, and these companies that are white labeling a bunch of the smaller prop firms, they're getting kicked off. So they're cutting the head of the snake. They're not really going for the individual smaller names. So they'll move over to TradeLocker. There's TradeLocker, and there's like another one that's coming out. All of it is to try to circumvent. Circumvent's a fancy word for get around. They're trying to circumvent, right? Like circumference. They're trying to circumvent a lot of the regulations by going to TradeLocker and some of these other companies. That's why. MetaQuote's been in this game for a while, people. They got their eye on the ball. They're seeing these people do shady shit, and they're trying to get to the bottom of it. They're kicking people off left and right, like we all knew would happen. This has been gearing up for years. ChartAddicts, you're the biggest name in the Forex space with the world's biggest Forex conference. Why don't you have a broker or a prop firm? Great question. Because we understood that all of this is going to be a reckoning. There's going to be a wrecking ball that comes through, and everyone's going to have to answer for the marketing they've been doing, their affiliates making false claims, selling to U.S. clients, even though they're not regulated, using someone else's ASIC license, and all this type dirty business is going to come to light. What do I think of TradeLocker? But I think that anyone who's trying to get around regulation is about to do some shady shit. Look, people are using MetaQuotes, and there's already a bunch of fraud happening. You can have a relationship with MetaQuotes or one of these other platforms like B2 Broker and basically just, fix the game. There's already a lot of shadiness, but there's still layers of people checking, and there's some kind of auditing system, and there's some kind of checks and balance, because the more layers you have to send fraud through, the more likely it is for someone to be like, wait a second, this is shady. The people using TradeLocker have a direct connection and have direct access. I feel like there is no middleman anymore. They want to be MetaQuotes, which means that, do we trust the people who have had these track records, who are using these platforms and owning this platform, to be a better MetaQuotes? All right. People don't like America being the monopoly world superpower. People don't like MetaQuotes being the world superpower. Buddy, whoever comes next might not be better. I don't want China in charge. Straight up. I don't know if that analogy made sense for some of you, but it did to me. So I don't know. Did the analogy make sense? I don't want China as the superpower. All right, 15,800 on the way. So trade locker is shady. Bro, why? These people are asking, like, who is starting all the drama? To be completely honest, there's personal issues that have then spilled over into business problems. So really, it's like these two guys have personal issues with each other, and then they're kind of like calling out each other's companies. But like Ryan is basically throwing bricks in a glass house because we see what's happening with Sway, and the other side is just claiming some kind of moral righteousness, even though everyone knows what time it is, and it's just a giant shady kind of stupid fucking. It's just a giant childish thing that's happening. Okay. They're both putting pressure on each other. Is there a lot of truth that has come out? Yes. So I guess it's a benefit for the entire community. But is there just a lot of pettiness that has nothing to do with trading, nothing to do with the industry? Yes. So anybody who's more focused on kind of getting the last word instead of doing what traders need is not a legitimate business. We don't sit here at the Chart Addicts at our what is it called, at our team meetings and sit there and say like, these other guys said this about us. Bro, they said Chart Addicts wasn't shit and that they're better than us, but we got to get back at them. No, that's what I use these streams for, right? So I'll just air it out. We sit there on those team meetings and we pretend like there's one of you sitting in there with us. And we say, how are we going to help a trader get from struggling to profitable faster? How are we going to get it to them cheaper? And how are we going to get it to them in a better way, more effective and more time effective? That's what the conversations that we have. Any second that we spend talking about what somebody else is doing or beefing with somebody else is time taken away from us providing the utmost value for the people who are paying us money. So if you're paying a prop firm, you see them out here messing around and dilly-dallying and a bunch of tomfoolery, right, happening over there, they ain't fucking working. Y'all got me? I was a wealth manager. I couldn't go out there and buy nice cars. Why? These people wanted to see that I was working hard for them, not that I was taking their money and going and spending and blowing it. You guys understand where I'm going with this? So all of these companies take an honest look at the people running them and say, is this the person I would trust with a financial service company? Just ask yourself honestly. You got kids, ex-MLM people. These guys used to sell you expensive protein and shit. Used to sell you, right? They used to sell you the knives and whatnot. Used to be, oh, bro, trust me, bro. I know somebody in my group making, right? Selling people for IML. These are the people running these platforms now. You gotta sit here and ask yourself if what they're doing is the best for traders. I'm like, yeah, newsflash. Probably not. At no point was signing your friend up for IML an acceptable thing to do. I get it. We're all broke. It's like selling crack. Well, they were going to do it anyways. It doesn't mean you have to sell the crack. Could have just let it go. A lot of people went to Sway, I see. That's why my FX Sway account canceled. Sure. Isn't Trade Locker Q and Anthony? Probably. How did prop firm in the past recruit traders? John, you lost your question asking privileges, bro. Just because you be sending me messages, I don't know, but it's this language barrier. I don't know if me and you don't understand each other, John. It's always been based on fees, brother. It's always commissions. How do places make money? Like, but there's nothing wrong with an affiliate program. Let's get one thing straight. If you guys signed up for Apple, like Apple Music or Spotify or literally anything, there's going to be an affiliate code to send to a friend that if they sign up, you get a percentage back. Just like Uber Eats, just like GoPuff, just like all these type apps. So having an affiliate system makes sense. Shit, I want to open an affiliate system for the masterclass. Everyone's getting rich. Tell a friend, make some money. That is something that is a great way to get the name out. Now, when you have a multi-level affiliate system, that's where the incentive structure is completely screwed. So tell a friend about Uber Eats, and if they sign up, you get a percentage back. But your friend just signed up for the app, and now he gets to do delivery or whatever. If you're incentivized to keep selling it, now you're just signing up your friends, getting them all hooked on Uber Eats, getting them to pay $30 delivery fees and all this dumb shit just so you can make money. Their life is not getting better. You're just kind of pitching them on that thing. So you're no longer incentivized to just promote a great product. You're now literally selling a product to people who don't need the shit. So that's the thing about the affiliate models today. If you have a big name and you're already pushing people to a platform and they want to pay you for it, to be honest, I get it. Why don't we do it? The only platforms, like the sponsor for this stream, and we have to have a banner for this, is TradingView. TradingView sponsors this stream. Luckily, their team doesn't watch this, because if they did, they'd be like, buddy's cursing too much and we have to pull the plug. But we're boys with the executive team, and so we're able to run this show. But we don't have partnerships with these sketchy companies because I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. And I don't want to put my name on something, an affiliate for something that I can't vouch for. And so therefore, that's why we keep gotta keep it cordial here. To be honest, I feel you, Roy, all that drama ain't getting traders to the next level. It's like a damn reality show. I stopped paying attention just to focus and properly educate. 100%. But 100%, anything that does not directly help you make more money in trading is a waste of time and a waste of attention. People trying to get you to watch content. Bro, if I want you guys to watch a video, I better make that shit so valuable that everybody can benefit from it. Because if I'm gonna take an hour of your day, or if I'm gonna take half an hour of your day, it's going to be valuable for you because of information that took me years to learn. That's just simple. If I made videos to waste your time, bro, y'all better leave. This is Chart Addicts. Y'all better have more respect for yourselves. It's the people we're building around here. Self-respect. What's your top 5 assets you would reinvest your profits from trading to create cash flow? Good question, but I can't answer that because it goes very close into giving out financial advice, and I cannot do that. But what I will say is assets, traditional asset classes like stocks and bonds, are a big part of my portfolio. That's where my long-term, if I continue to compound my traditional assets, I will retire with millions. If the rest of my life goes to shit and all my trading career is screwed, I've put enough money aside that it will continue to compound. By the time I'm at retirement age, I'll be a millionaire. Then I have cash flowing assets. So I'm trying to get into real estate, but it's not the best time. By next year, I expect real estate prices to start coming down because ain't nobody buying with an 8%, 9% interest rate. And so prices have to come down in order to incentivize buyers. And so I'm waiting to get into real estate. And then crypto that's my baby. So not too specific. Brand, you lost your privileges to ask questions when you said you trading without a stop loss and you said I'm a sacrifice or some weird stuff that you were saying. So no, bad Brand, no asking questions. Wasted everybody's time for 20 minutes. Then he said, I don't have a stop loss. That's mud. I'm trying to make a withdrawal from them, but I can't get in touch with anyone. Lincoln from who? Bro, from who? That's madness. All right, it looks like we may not be hitting the guys. Who do I have to roast? I feel like I done roasted everybody in the industry at this point. Who do I have to roast to get to the 150 likes? Do I have to release Epstein's list or something today? What do I got to do? You guys tell me. I'll make it happen. What do I have to do? Tell me. How to expose the Steele dossier on a Friday? Like, how do I get the clicks? Interview OJ. How far do I have to go, people? You tell me. It says Trade Locker. You try to take profits. Trade Locker is on a platform. It's the broker that's using it is who you have to call. Joe says, talk about Mamba FX. I'll do this to me. No, he hasn't said anything about me. I'm not going to sit there and fire shots across the bow for no reason. I don't go out here creating and seeking enemies. All right, Capital Hungry sending his trolls in here is different. The guy's a clown. It's simple. Carlos T said the magnet indicator, but if I had to pull out the magnet right now, I'm about to pull out the magnet indicator 3 times this week, Carlos, and that's a promise. I feel it. The magnet indicator will come out, trades will be sent, and money will be made, and I will be victorious. We're going to have 2 accounts, one with Everblue, one with the funded trader. You guys see how I got it right? The frozen trader and Everblue. All right. Angelo, if the server freezes on me this time, it will be live. I better not have no self-dealing. I better not have no latency issues and none of this liquidity provider nonsense, right? I want my quotes coming in hot. That's how we're going to be trading this week. Two prop accounts. We're going to be testing the waters. The yak is starting to get to me, so we have to hop off the stream because you guys are asking me to comment on people, and I'm not trying to do that. Who the hell? What was that? Lincoln said KOT Forex. Lincoln, keep us updated. Lincoln Barrage. Not able to get paid out by KOT. That's horrible. I would hit up their support staff and try to get. Said Everblue or Blue Guardian. You guys tell me. Yo, shit. Man, fuck y'all, man. Not all of y'all, but like, y'all got me fucked up, bro. I can't have the wrong name. This man is really trying to do. This man is really trying to get me in trouble, man. These people give it. Matt Chart's giving me a free account. I gotta learn the name of this thing, man. It's Everblue. It's Everblue, bro. Ain't no Blue Guardian. Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. No, it's Everblue. That is the prop firm. So I'm gonna be doing that. It's Everblue, and then the frozen trader. I mean the funded trader. Sorry. They have a chance to redeem themselves. All right. I'm not being a hater, but I used the platform and they screwed me in the middle of a run that I was on a great run. And them and Sway Markets both were dicking around my accounts at the same time. And there was a month and a half. I couldn't get my money out of Sway. The funded trader was just screwing my account on a daily basis. And that just screwed up so much momentum I had. So I'm not a complainer. I'm going to let that shit go. They have a chance to redeem themselves. Sway is completely, that platform is done to me. But I'm going to give the frozen trader one more shot. He says, bro, it's Everblue. Bentley, that's what the fuck I just said. James, add another dollar to the jar, man. I just said that. I have TFT. They're good. Bullish 356. You sound like an affiliate, bro. Leave me alone. I've used them too. But if the challenge is that bad, I can't even imagine what the live account is going to be like. But I give everybody second chances because that's what life is about. Nobody's perfect. So I'm going to give them a second chance, but I will allow all of you to make the decision by seeing these trades taken live. Sway Markets is offshore. You should know better about brokers like that. But don't tell me what I should and shouldn't know. Hold on. Would you ever compete in the Robbins Cup? Vincent, great question. I actually wanted to compete this year because I saw, what's his name? ICT talk about it. I'll be real. I think I have what it takes to compete in the Robbins Cup, especially with my model. I think that my trading strategy and my model is consistent enough, but it just depends on the volume for that week that they're trading. In case you guys don't know, there's a World Cup Championship of trading. I want to go in there and win. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about a trophy. Guys, I trade so I don't have to do formalities. Why do you think I curse so much and I'm so obnoxious? It's because I quit my job and I can literally do whatever I want. It's called fuck you money. James, add another one to the jar. So I don't want to go and do this whole thing in this charade and then compete in this thing and then win a trophy and win 100K cash. Why don't I just fucking trade and make money? And then go on a beach in Buenos Aires with a beautiful Argentina. Like that's what I want to do. Not sit it with a bunch of sweaty dudes in a pit for 20 days or for 10 days, whatever, and trade. I do this in front of y'all in the comfort of my own house with some yak. What makes y'all think I want to do it in a pit with a bunch of sweaty dudes that have never touched a wall? I'm good. But there's a competitive part of me that says NBA, out of reach. Fast sparred an amateur UFC fighter the other day. My liver still hurts. Okay, UFC, not in the cards. Robbins Cup, gold trophy. I'm competitive. I would get in all of my competitors' heads. I'd get in their heads, but I'd have free real estate set up in all of their. I would be terrorizing these people. All right, I'd have viruses pull up on their computer with just pictures of me smiling at them, say good luck, right? Just fucking with them. I'd have people with a blowhorn outside of their house talking about, are you ready? No sleep the night before. But I'd be messing with people. Robbins Cup would be a ton of fun. I'd be trading my system. These guys would be tired. It'd be an unfair competition. So I can think about it. But I trade for freedom. It just, so many pros and cons here. Didn't you have a degree in finance? It's supposed to be rhetoric and explaining us what to think about brokers that are offshore. I do have a degree in finance, and I was a licensed broker. My degree in finance does not make me qualified to talk about brokers. Me being a U.S. licensed broker makes me qualified to talk about brokers. But I've talked about them this whole time. If you can't put the pieces together of what I've been saying, that just means you're slow. I feel like I've explained it too many times in too many ways. The frozen trader, guys, yes, you're a little bit behind, but it's okay. Your style is similar. Yes, you're like ICT. Don't do that. See, that's what we're not going to do is disrespect me right now. All right. I'm funny and I let it slip, whatever it is. I really be giving out sauce on here. I'm not talking about the algo, the algo, buddy. There's real institutional money flowing around here. This is not guesswork. There's mechanics to the way that markets work. Now, he does understand price mechanics very well. Good for him. Do not compare him to me, man. I'm for the people, you heard me? It just sucks that all this is happening with the brokers I use, KOT, but I'm not sure about the Trade Locker. Bro, those are not the only two options. Open an Owanda account and get away from this. Get away. Run. There was one ad, but I was able to skip it. Oof. Yeah, I promise you guys no more ads. Get this to 150 likes. I'm going to make you guys a promise. Get this to 150 likes, and we're going to turn off all ads on the stream. No more ads ever on our streams. And also, we'll have a discount code ready for everybody to get going. So I didn't try to disrespect you. I know. I said, don't take it personal. You compared me to ICT. And so because I'm involved, I have to take it personal because unless you're talking about another me, I am the person I am the subject in question. I've had nothing but fast withdrawals with KOT. We found the affiliate. That was brutal. Brutal. You got me dying laughing. Well, Jamal, enjoy the show, baby. Strap up because I'm just getting started. This yak is really starting to kick my ass. Okay? Don't ask me to comment on somebody else. If they come on here and want to talk crazy, I will respond. All right. That's what's happening. The gold breakdown is done. Yes. Let's check on gold. Whoa, oh shit. Lord have mercy. Yo, my dude got real quiet who was in that short, but my dude has not posted since. He was in the shorts right here. So if he was down 7% right here, the account's got to be blown at this point, right? With no stop loss. Guys, I'm not trying to laugh at somebody, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you could watch a free YouTube video intro on how to trade Forex, and they all say use a stop loss. You might have one degenerate somewhere that says using a stop loss. Oh, no. And that dude is definitely a scammer and a demo trader. Real talk. Use a stop loss. You could have done 2 seconds of research and known that is a rule of trading Forex. How did you even open up a brokerage account before you watched a video on how to trade? Yo, we don't make rape jokes on the stream. Bullish 356. It's not funny. But he is getting, you know what I'm saying? My boy getting bent over as we speak. This is true. Not cool. But I'm not going to bully somebody while they're in drawdown. I was going to bully somebody because they had a chance to make a good choice. And that's the thing, guys. It's not about the results this week. If you're in a trade and it's in drawdown or whatever, you can't be mad about the way the trade is going. You can only hold yourself responsible for the decisions you made. If you make a decision to close with a 7% loss, for example, to avoid a 20% loss, you still made a good choice even though you lost the trade because you're making decisions to protect the account. You understand? Brand, I'm sorry if we came at you a little hard, bro. I know losing a trade is not fun, but hopefully you did get out. And hopefully from now on, you understand the mistakes that you've made because I've cooked you enough to put a fucking stop loss and to manage your risk so that no trade has that significant of an impact on your performance. Yo, we're 40 likes away. 40 likes, and we're kicking all ads off of this stream forever. No more ads. And then we're also going to drop a promo code for the FX or for the NAS100 Masterclass. If I have a $5,000 challenge account, what lot size should I use? What you should do is get the NAS100 masterclass so you can learn how to trade and stop asking these elementary type questions. He said, I ain't tripping, G. You should be. If you ain't tripping, I'm about to switch up the tone real quick. He said, I need that masterclass for real. Amen. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. But I'm telling y'all how it is. 112, 48, no, 38 more likes. 38 more likes and we drop in the promo code, yo. Yo, gold is out here busting right now. This is crazy. By the way, I posted on my story of the reaction. I was reacting to Umar's stream or Umar's podcast with Riz and Wakar and Raja. And these boys all texted me. They were like, yo, appreciate you. Shout out. I talked to Wakar. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Is that your PNL or are you just happy to see me? Okay. Listen, I talked to a few of the guys, told them I want to do a podcast. Wakar said he's down. That's the guy I told you guys that he was smart, wanted to do a podcast with him. So that's real. I'm going to buy that masterclass tonight. I promise. That's a smart man. Have you ever tried Funded Next? No, but they were a sponsor at the FX Summit, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they were one of the sponsors. Yeah, gold is busting right now. Nasdaq is not as active. Why? Because the New York Stock Exchange is still closed. Yeah, gold is absolutely busting right now. Just smash TP. I'm long ES right now. Have fun. I need that masterclass for real. Me and you both. We found the people who are short. We found the bears. A few people upset about gold. Imagine you guys are letting moving lights on a screen make you upset. Wake up. Wake up, people. This is not the week to go back to those stupid habits. You win, you do it with humility. You lose, you do it with honesty. You understand? And the only reason why you would be upset about losing a trade is because you're over leveraged. So that's the first place to look, is in the mirror. Go look yourself in the mirror and say, why? Why did I do this? Not why did the markets do this? Why did I over leverage my account? Because if any trade is having a significant impact on your P&L, whether positive or negative, you're over leveraged. Isn't that crazy? But Roy, some scammer on IG once told me that it's not. That's not what it looks like. That's not the case. Risk management is the only thing that matters as a trader. Y'all got me? Gold is running for that upside liquidity. Vincent, I agree. Markets typically do not move this far up to smash stop losses unless there's going to be a nice little pullback coming in after. I'm not in this trade. I do not trade gold, but have fun to anybody who is. This is my focus for the week. We have a beautiful trading range here that will be capitalized on. Bentley the King, AUD USD. I don't know if I'm going to do AUD USD. What I'm about to do is roll up this spliff. Okay? God, I'm so glad TradingView doesn't watch the stream. We love our partners. This will be slightly problematic. You guys get me? Slightly problematic. All right, so let's do some housekeeping reminders. December 3rd through the 6th, the NAS100 Masterclass. Kickstart your 2024 with a proven and tested strategy. I'm still about to roll this spliff. Then also, there's 36 days left in the year. Plenty of time to make a change for yourself. We're starting a world tour February 1st. Shout out whatever cities you guys want us to go to. If we have enough interest in that city, I will pay out of my own pocket. We will come do a free webinar with the biggest traders in your country, and then or in your city or country, depending on how big this thing is. And we're going to shut it down wherever we go. Okay? So make sure you guys let us know what you want to do, what countries you guys want us to hit. So December 3rd is the masterclass. That's 7 days away, guys. 7 days. Tickets are about to be out. It's the last masterclass of the year. There's not going to be another one until February. So take advantage. And is there anything else I'm missing? 36 days left of the year. We're, the 2 challenges, 7 days left of the masterclass. That's it. Housekeeping stuff. Roy, would you ever set up your own trading competition? We do. At the FX Summit conference, every single year we have a trading competition. And the winners of the last one, They won all types of iPads, all types of MacBooks, all types of funded accounts. They won monitors. They won a MacBook monitor. They won all this type stuff. We gave out, I think, $10,000 worth of prizes at the FX Summit for the trading challenge. People got like Apple Watches. People got AirPods. People got a bunch of stuff. We gave out a full setup, like a desk, a chair, a monitor, and some other stuff. It was litty. And we gave out over $1 million in prop firm challenges. So come to the FX Summit, do a trading competition. D-Trader says you smoke a marijuana? No, officer. Why are you asking it like that? Yeah, weirdo. California, LA, Arts Pipeline. You might be watching the beginning of the stream, my friend. You might be a bit behind. Oh. No. I'm behind. The yak is kicking my ass. You were responding to what city we should hit. That's not a country, brother. And I'm not stepping foot in California. No, I'll go to North LA. No, I mean North Cali. And I'll go to SoCal. I ain't stepping foot in San Fran, LA, anywhere in between that. All of it. Keep that. Have you ever tried Magic Keys? If so, are you a fan? Nah, but I am dropping a podcast with Raja about like, bro, I just asked him, I'm like, buddy, what is this for? Like, I can click a button and enter a trade, or I can have this thing or click a button and enter a trade. What are we doing here? And he told me it's about risk management, it's about the ease of use, whatever. If you have your discipline in check, it's a great tool. You're not going to be out here clicking random trades. But if you're trigger happy just a little bit, you're going to be out there firing. Okay. NorCal is San Fran and SoCal is LA. You're telling me that all of SoCal is LA and all of NorCal is San Francisco? I'm gonna let you walk that one back. Okay, because you hit the LOL at the end like you were trying to be snarky. I'm gonna give you a second to walk that one back before I pull up a map of California and show you in context how big or how small San Francisco and LA are in context of the state of California. Deal? Raja doesn't use it himself. Yeah, because we can just click the button and take the trade. What? Bro, click the fucking button. What do you need all this hardware for? I've been trading on a laptop for years. And I'm never going to change. I don't need the monitors. I have monitors sitting in under stuff and between stuff in my house that I will never use. Why do I need 7 screens? Yeah, we might be close to the likes. Let me see. 120 likes. We're 30 away. 30 more likes, people. 30 more likes. We'll never see an ad ever again on the stream. And I will drop a promo code for the NAS100 masterclass. Will the masterclass be live or online? It'll be live and online. So it's going to be in real time, so you can ask questions and you can really like push back on anything that you guys might not understand. But it's also online because we want everybody in the world to have access to the class. Nashville, Tennessee. I'll go to Nashville. We were supposed to hit where's Andy Peters from? In Tennessee, not Nashville, the other one. Chattanooga. I want to go to Chattanooga, and I heard a lot of great things about Nashville. Yeah, I'm about to turn off this this video, y'all. You guys know exactly why I'm turning off the video. You know what I'm saying? Yak is kicking my ass. Everybody, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit the 150 streams before I get schliz. This is gonna turn into drink champs as opposed to the Chart Addicts live streams. And so I'm gonna do the responsible thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the wave from my team metaphorically. They're telling me, Roy, buddy, let's clean it up. It's time to wrap it up. Party's over. What's my win percentage? Right now it's 73.6%. Not very proud, but actually I am proud because that hoe was 56% for a while. But I was more profitable at 56% win rate than I am right now, just in terms of dollar amount, because I had more money, more capital. And I'll also be real. I'm very happy that my win rate went up, but my risk and reward suffered as a result. And so I'm trying to find that balance. Above a 1-to-1 R, and I'm trying to keep my 73% win rate and climb higher. We'll see. I'll still be able to join the masterclass live Sunday with the whole class be recorded. Yes, the answer is 100% yes. If you guys work at the same time that the class is going, you have access to all the recordings. You can do them when you wake up the next day, go through the videos, and then you can still take the final exam, get certified, and have your meeting with me. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Happy Sunday. We got a lot of money on the line. I hope you guys know that we've been on here for an hour and a half, right? About 5 minutes of that was me giving out a trade idea. The rest of the time was going through news, going through tips for trading, answering questions about the industry and the current state of events, as well as me shooting the shit. This should helpfully give you a bit of an understanding of how much time it really takes to do analysis. The answer is not much. That's why you got to keep yourself busy. I'm keeping myself busy by entertaining all of you great people because I'm hilarious. And also, I have hobbies. I go to the gym and I try to keep myself busy by doing administrative work for the great, great, great brand of Chart Addicts. And so if you don't keep yourself busy, you're going to spend too much time analyzing, too much time trading. The analysis took 5 minutes. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Don't overthink it. You have to be fluid, and it's all about the execution and your risk management. Happy and safe trading this week. Evolve or revolve. You have two choices. Drop a like on your way out if you haven't already. NAS100 Masterclass, December 3rd through the 6th. I'm going to catch you guys later. Take it easy. Happy and safe trading. Peace. Okay, cool. Chart Addicts member.